I can't use the tools and programming and processes that I have used in my corporate job in my previous life in this life. I need to reprogram my brain to adapt to this new way of life in order to succeed. I told myself that when I started this YouTube channel, I would be the most authentic, vulnerable, and real person for everyone to see. Over the last week or so, I've been feeling pretty vulnerable and helpless and not really quite sure what I'm doing. I turned 30 and it feels as if the universe kind of is testing me by just kind of throwing my life upside down. And it's partly my doing as well, because I've realized that some of the things that I was doing in my life was not working for me. I realized that a lot of what I was doing was because I was supposed to do it, or because society was telling me that I needed to do that. And it's partly because of the guilt that I felt, because my family worked so hard to come to the United States and give us a good life. And they were able to do that. And I always had that guilt that I need to work really hard to kind of make them proud, you know? But it came to the point where I almost couldn't do it anymore. And it was almost like my 20s coming to a close, and then me asking myself if working in that corporate environment, working that job, that engineering job that I honestly don't even think I wanted in the very beginning. Many of us minority women, we work our asses off. We work our butts off to climb to the top. And a lot of us want that, you know, a lot of us truly are passionate about it, but then the other half of us are just doing it because we feel guilty, or we just think that that's what we need to do. And so I've been having conversations this past week with my friends and my family around what I should be doing now that I quit my job. And I'm honestly scared. I'm really scared because the things that I've been doing have been out of fear. And it goes back and forth, you know, like some days I feel fearless. I feel like I could climb to the top of the mountain and do anything that I want. But then there are other days like today and this past week where I ask myself if I really need to get a job, or, you know, if this YouTube thing works out. I'm just nervous. I'm scared. Because obviously, you know, like what if this doesn't work out? And my whole resume is engineering based. It's biomedical engineering based. So the question that I've been asking myself is, if I were to even apply to a job, where would I apply to? What would I even do? And then the second question that I ask myself is, am I simply just wanting to apply to a job because I am fearful that I will not succeed? I started this YouTube channel because I wanted people to see a South Asian woman, a South Asian millennial woman, break standards, break societal norms. And it's just hard sometimes when you feel a lot of fear. I don't want to be doing things out of fear. I want to be doing things because I want to do them, and I want to feel joy and happy by doing them. I don't want to be taking a job because I'm afraid that I won't be making money, or I'm afraid that this YouTube thing won't be successful. One of my friends on Reddit asked me what my plans are, and it's really difficult to answer that because right now I want to keep making YouTube videos I think I truly made this YouTube channel for myself, and I think this YouTube channel is in some ways healing for me because I'm able to talk about my stresses, my vulnerabilities, and share it with the world. I want people to know that they're not alone, especially minorities, especially minority women who feel the same way, who feel that pressure to always do well and always be productive and just be the best. For those who felt as if engineering, medicine, and law were their only options, but had so many other interests in life as well. But yeah, turning 30 totally put everything in perspective for me. A complete new start to another decade. And I wanted to start fresh. And I wanted to feel freer. But it's so funny how that works because ever since I quit my job, sure, I have a lot more time, but it's been 5 months and, doubt and comparison and fear have been creeping in. And for me, I've always just wanted things, right now. And for me to tell myself to have patience and to let things come to me and not try so hard, it's really, really difficult. I almost feel like I'm fighting myself. And if I didn't have the support system that I have right now, I feel as if I would have just quickly applied to another job and just came back into the same boat that I was in last year. Completely burnt out, completely unhappy. But I had a job and I had money coming in. So I guess this video is for all of you who've made a change in their lives to kind of chase happiness instead of the paycheck. This is the realist that I'm gonna be. I have no makeup on. I have a blanket on. I'm not even sitting in the chair behind me. Who else feels a lot better just like lying on the floor? Because I do that a lot. That's simply why I made this YouTube channel. I don't feel like I'm an expert. I don't feel like I am somebody who can teach you how to be productive. I don't think I'm someone who can teach you how to be happier in life. And I feel like sometimes I feel like I have to make those videos because everyone else is doing it. Everyone else has a how to find your purpose video and how to be happy video. But what about those people who haven't found that happiness yet? What about those people who are starting all over? Because that's what I did. I turned 30 and I decided to start all over. Clean slate. I know I have those degrees and I'm sure they'll help me. They've taught me how to think, that's what they say that engineering does. Engineering just kind of teaches you how to think. But yeah, I thought that I would press record and simply talk about what I'm feeling right now, which is scared, a lot of fear. And something that I learned from my therapist is she had said that I can't use the tools and programming and processes that I have used in my corporate job in my previous life in this life. I can't think the same way. I can't go about my day the same way. I need to reprogram my brain to adapt to this new way of life in order to succeed. And I'm still not really sure what that honestly means, but I think it means that I need to unlearn all of those things that I used to think about being productive and being ambitious and wanting to do and climb the ladder, and all of that is not going to serve me in this new life. And I completely agree with that. I'm still learning about how to do this new life in a way. I started this YouTube channel so that I could be so honest, brutally honest with you guys and myself, because this is something that I'm doing to heal my own soul, and I hope that I can help you guys as well. And so if you want to follow me along on this journey of healing, of, I guess, finding purpose and happiness, and I would love if you join this little circle of people on my channel. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, comment below, ask me something, in the comments. What do you want to know about growing up Indian American, South Asian American, about life, whatever you guys want to know. And I will do my best to answer you guys, because that's what this channel is all about. I think it's all about just being honest, and me not being the expert, because I'm not. I don't want to be someone who preaches. I don't want to be someone who preaches. That's honestly it, because I'm on my own journey myself. And so I guess that's the video. I hope I see you guys soon, and I'll see you in the next video.